Bekalan dari kilang dan syarikat pembungkus sebelum menjual semula kepada syarikat tidak berlesen di Johor Bahru.
Kegiatan sejak April lalu yang berjaya dibongkar telah menyeleweng.
Kenderaan pikap Thailand hilang di Bukit Mertajam.
Simpanan minyak masak 3
menjadi tak cukup.
Malam di mana
memastikan subsidi itu akan dimanfaatkan oleh warga negara dan tidak dibuka ruang itu kepada warga asing.
Every year, the Malaysian government spends billions of ringgit on subsidies to help ease the burden of the people. They are designed to make essential goods affordable, especially to lower-income households. However, there is a growing issue that is becoming harder to ignore. Subsidy leakage and smuggling are quietly affecting how these benefits are distributed, which erode government revenue. One of the most affected items is subsidized packet cooking oil. It is an essential daily necessity meant for the people, but it has increasingly been linked to cases of misuse, hoarding, smuggling, and weak enforcement. From 2024 to early 2026, the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living recorded 940 cases of misappropriation and non-compliant distribution of subsidized cooking oil. These cases resulted in 755 arrests nationwide, alongside the suspension or cancellation of 94 wholesaler and repacker licenses. Despite the large number of arrests and enforcement actions, these illegal activities continue to be happen across the country. So the question arises, why is this problem still difficult to control and what can be done to stop it? To answer this question, this documentary aims to identify the causes of subsidy leakage and smuggling of packet cooking oil and suggest ways to reduce these activities.
Aisha's point on whether public funds are hitting the right target, we have to look at the massive price gap that drives these entire issues. In Malaysia, cooking oil is legally protected under the Control of Supply Act 1961. It is actually one of the 55 scheduled control items deemed absolutely essential for the public. Ironically, our cooking oil originates right here from our rich local agriculture, extracted directly from crude palm oil, harvested from oil palm trees. Right here, this 1 kilogram packet is legally controlled at a subsidized rate of just RM2.50. On the other hand, an unsubsidized bottle of the same size, 1 kilogram, retails up to RM6.90. This creates a massive market distortion of over 60%. Managing this gap has placed a historic strain on our national budget. The Ministry of Finance revealed that our total consumption subsidy expenditure hit an all-time high of RM77.3 billion in 2022, with a staggering RM4 billion spent just to keep cooking oil affordable for Malaysian households. Instead of benefiting vulnerable citizens, public resources are frequently lost to severe market leakage. So, how exactly is this system being exploited? Let's pass the floor to Shaheen and Batrisha to break down the main issues.
Hey, I came here first.
No, it's mine. Already, you can't buy this.
No, I came here first.
But I picked this first.
No.
One of the most serious forms of subsidy leakage is a cross-border smuggling. Subsidized cooking oil intended for Malaysians is illegally transported to neighboring countries and resold for profit. According to report, authorities recently filed attempts to smuggle subsidized cooking oil into Thailand. In another case report, illegal transport involving crude palm oil without valid permit was intercepted in Sandakan. These repeated incidents show how subsidized goods have become part of organized illegal trade activities.
The reason behind this issue is largely driven by price differences. In Malaysia, subsidized cooking oil is sold at a controlled lower price. However, in neighboring countries, the same product can be sold for much higher prices. This price gap creates strong financial incentives for smuggling operations. As a result, goods intended to support local consumers become opportunities for illegal profit instead. But subsidy leakage does not stop at the border. Even within the country itself, subsidized goods continue to be diverted away from their original purpose. Instead of reaching households as intended, some supplies are being misused through bulk purchasing, illegal storage, and commercial use. Reports have shown cases involving foreigners purchasing subsidized cooking oil in large quantities, contributing to supply shortages in local markets. Because of this issue, restrictions were introduced to prevent non-Malaysians from purchasing subsidized packaged cooking oil. At the same time, authorities have also detected misuse involving businesses and traders. Subsidized cooking oil intended for household consumption was allegedly used for commercial purposes instead. Some traders were also found storing quantities beyond legal limit without permits. According to reports, these violations continue to contribute to supply disruptions and market imbalance. As smuggling and misuse continue, the effects become increasingly visible. Subsidized goods become harder to find, supply shortage affects ordinary consumers, and the groups meant to benefit the most face reduced access to essential goods. Although subsidies continues to exist within the system, leakage weakens their actual impact on the public.
The issue is in when some traders hoard the subsidized cooking oil instead of selling it immediately to consumers. This happened because the huge price difference between the subsidized cooking oil and regular market price of cooking oil. The subsidized cooking oil is sold at RM2.50, while the normal market oil can reach up to RM6.50. Because of this price gap, some traders may keep the stock to sell it later at higher prices to gain more profit. This is not just a speculation. In December 2024, the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living, or KPDN, received multiple complaints regarding shortage and price manipulation of subsidized cooking oil in Kedah and Penang. According to reports, enforcement officers discovered cases where subsidized cooking oil was hidden and stored instead of being sold to consumers. Another issue is when traders prefer to sell subsidized cooking oil to industry instead of end consumers.
Industries usually buy in large quantities and are willing to pay higher prices. Because of this, some traders prioritize industrial buyers rather than ordinary consumers. As a result, shortage happen in supermarket and grocery stores.
Secara umumnya lah kita boleh katakan dasar ini memberi manfaat kepada rakyat kebanyakan. Sebab apa? Sebab selain daripada beras, padi dan nasi, minyak masak juga adalah barangan keperluan asas utama rakyat Malaysia. Betul? Sebab kita ni nak suka goreng, nak suka tumis dan sebagainya. So dia barang keperluan utama untuk isi rumah Malaysia. Jadi apabila kerajaan menetapkan minyak masak paket ni sebagai barang kawalan bersubsidi, itu adalah langkah yang bijak dan tepat. Walaupun dibuat pada tahun yang tuan-puan mungkin belum berada pun lagi. Untuk kita memastikan supaya harga ni kekal stabil, kita di peringkat ke-9 ni kita ada 3 cawangan di Seremban, Port Dickson dan Kuala Pilang. So pegawai kita setiap hari akan buat pemeriksaan di premis-premis peruncit dan pemborong lah yang terdapat di sekitar Negeri Sembilan ni. Okay. So dalam pemeriksaan tu kita akan pastikan, contohnya di peringkat peruncit tadi, dia mesti ada QR Tuan-tuan dan puan tahu kan pasal QR e-cost tu. So dekat peruncit dia kena pamerkan QR e-cost tu. Semua pembeli-pembeli ataupun pengguna dikendaki untuk scan QR tu apabila nak membeli. So di situ record setiap penjualan di peringkat peruncit tu, kita dapat tahu lah jualan dia pada hari tu dan minyak masak tersebut sampai kepada end user.
To address this issue, the government has proposed a few of the solutions. The first is to strengthening the border control. KPDN has collaborated with enforcement agencies such as the Police, Immigration Department, Custom Department and also the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency to strengthen border control and combat the smuggling of subsidized cooking oil. It can increase surveillance and inspections at border checkpoint to prevent subsidized cooking oil from being smuggled out of the country. The second is the government can improve digital monitoring through the e-cost application. The e-cost or e-cost system is a digital governance approach that tracks the movement of subsidized cooking oil throughout the supply chain. It allows the government to monitor supply flow in real time and identify irregular distribution patterns or possible leakage points. It also helps to detect irregular distribution patterns and identify potential leakage points within the supply chain. The third is implementing a purchase quota per household. With the system such as e-cost app, it controls the amount of subsidized cooking oil that each household can purchase. It addresses issues such as bulk purchasing for resale or commercial purposes. Besides preventing stockpiling and hoarding, the quota system also ensures a fair distribution of subsidized cooking oil, especially during periods of high demand.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today I will demonstrate how to use the e-cost application. First, locate the e-cost application on your smartphone and tap the icon to open it. To make a purchase, tap on Imbas Code QR button. Now, the scanner page will appear and the application will automatically detect and scan the code. After a successful scan, the user can select the quantity of cooking oil purchase limit for 3 packets only. Press Hantar. Once the purchase details are displayed, show to retailer. Tada, all set.
As we come to the end of this documentary, one thing becomes clear. Targeted subsidies are important to help low-income citizens to reduce their cost of living. However, problems such as smuggling, hoarding, and misuse by the businesses have caused subsidy leakage, which prevent the aid from reaching the right people. We can see that the government spend billions of ringgit on subsidized cooking oil, but when people take advantage of the system for profit, many families struggle to buy basic necessities. Therefore, we also learn that the government is taking steps to improve the system through a stronger border control, purchase limit, and digital system like the e-cost application. In the end, the issue is not just about giving help to the people, but also to make sure that the help reaching the right people. So, can Malaysia create a subsidy system that is truly fair, transparent, and free from abuse in the future? Thank you.